Thank you. Then from Dark. Hey Ollie, thinking on taking on the VTuber career path, what kind of impact has that had on you personally, and how different do you think it turned out if you'd gone through a different path? I'm not sure, honestly. Because the road to becoming a VTuber, at least on my side, it's a very weird process. Because I never got interested in VTubers anyways. Like, I do watch them from time to time, but not to the point that I want to become one. The time when I actually auditioned to become a VTuber, that was like my coping days, if I remember correctly. I never thought I'd actually get here. But I feel though, if I hadn't gone the VTuber career path, I would have just, you know, maybe just let my house go. I let it become a ramen shop as is. And maybe just continue my education to where I left off. Go to college, become a teacher's pet. I've always been a teacher's pet, so I feel like if I had worked myself a little bit, I could have gotten a scholarship. It's just that I decided not to do it, you know? I don't know. Would you rather that or the way it is now? I like doing VTubing because I didn't really had any friends that are in the same frequency. To say that I don't have friends, that's just like an overstatement. I did have friends, it's just that they didn't have the same frequency. They didn't like anime, they didn't like the mangas that I read, they didn't like my interest. It's always me having to adapt. So, being in this community and having so many people relate to you and understand you is very, very refreshing. Because throughout my whole life, I never was the person that people would want to understand. I was supposed to be the one who understands people, you know? Like, even towards my parents, it's very hard to get them to understand my interest and whatnot. So I don't know. I don't know what I would become if it weren't for VTubing. I feel like I'm a lot more free now. I can express myself a lot more. It feels nice. You think you'll ever grow out of it? I don't think so. VTubing has a special place in my heart. Not just my career, but having you guys, having M-chan behind me, having my precious Hololive-ID members, and just seeing all of these amazing people around me in the community. You know, it's left such a big mark in my life that I don't think I can ever turn back and pretend it never happened. I mean, I met so much amazing people, and they became, a lot of them became like my closest friends. Hololive-ID, for example, and so many other people that I don't think I can name drop because I feel like that's like cloud chasing kind of. VTubing changed me for the better, and I don't think I can ever imagine myself going another route other than VTubing, you know? What would you do in another timeline? I don't know. I'd probably be working so many part-time jobs. I never tell you guys, but I also kind of am like the breadwinner in the family. I provide for my family, like all of them. Like even down to my like little siblings. I kind of pay for their tuition fees. So, if I weren't a VTuber, I think I'd just be working my ass off every single day. Is someone cutting onions? No one's cutting onions. I'm just really grateful. I'm so grateful for VTubing, and I'm so grateful that I'm in this industry. Because honestly, I can't imagine, like literally, I cannot visualize another me that's not a VTuber. If I weren't a VTuber, I'd probably be very depressed. And maybe I'd just die again. Someone stop cutting onions. I'm sorry, I'll stop.